Hey Flames, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know it's been a minute since I've made videos, but I've been going through the changes, and it's very fatiguing. You know, um, just for the record, if you don't know, ascension slash transition slash death is a process. Okay, you have years before you actually are released from the vessel, this avatar, this coffin that our soul dwells in. Okay. So at any rate, I wanted to get right to it. I have many topics to share with you all, but today's topic is going to be about asteroids because I know that that event is nigh. I don't care if it's 10 years from now, that event is nigh. I've been seeing it for the last few years. I've also shared that information on my IG channel. Not only I've been seeing it, but other son children have been seeing it too. And so at any rate, about 2 years ago, I saw myself sitting on a beach, okay? And and I saw these rocks before they fell. There were other people out there, but they didn't see them. So I saw them and I didn't know what they were. And I was like, what is this? So it was this guy to my right of me. He stood up. He said, oh my God. He said, Mars has hit planet Earth. And everyone took off running. People were screaming. People were dying. And I ran into the house. And guys, a house is just a symbolism of the safe place, okay? That's the tabernacle of the great one, the great mother, the source, the great universe, if you will. So at any rate, so that was a couple of years ago. So my sister called me about a week ago and she was like, girl, I'm on my break. I just need to share this with you. She said, I went to sleep last night and she said, I dreamed, I vibrate high enough to say astral projections. When you vibrate high enough, you'll leave these low vibe labels alone, okay? But at any rate, it's all good. She said, I dreamed that, she said this airplane came down. She said it was an old ancient airplane. And she said it was attached to an ancient ship. And she said that it had all of the auras circling around, or we call them chakras, one and the same, circling around the nose of the plane. She said, but the aura of the aura slash chakra of the airplane was purple. And she said, girl, it was coming down so fast. And she said when it hit in the city of the dead or planet Earth, she said the color turned to red. Now, guys, I've already explained to you now, we dwell on the lowest aura or vibration or chakra, one and the same, of the true world, okay? Of the real world. We fell into the so-called hell, okay? This is prison, 3D lockdown, school. And so it's the city of the dead. So we're learning who we are so that we may return home. So guys, with that information being said, we're not the only ones seeing this stuff, honey. Please share it. Something is out there. Something is coming. Okay. I had another sister call me. She's still asleep. But she's a fallen one. So she has some level of power to see. Okay. And she called me about 8 months ago and she was like, I didn't know who else to turn to. She said, so I turned to you. These people will talk about you, put you down because you've waken up and turned your back on some foolish religion stuff. But honey, that's okay. Remain humble. Okay. Remain humble. They're coming. They're coming. So at any rate, she said, I just heard out of nowhere. She said, this woman said to me, something is coming. She said, so everyone took off running. And she said that I took off running. She said, I took off running, but I stopped. She said, because I turned into a rock. And she said, I didn't know what that meant. So I turned to you. I said, well, for one, you're yet sleeping, but you are a fallen one. Your energy, your soul isn't sleeping. So it's letting you know you have shape-shifting abilities to protect you from that which is to come. Okay. Now, also, if you haven't seen it yet because you're vibrating too low, you're on red, go outside and look into the deep. Look up in the waters. They told us that it was a sky, but I've learned different. Look up there And see, it's one star slash ancestor slash flame being, fire being. He twinkles more than any one of them. And I've been seeing that for the last past year. Once you awaken, your focus for some reason is going to be attached up there. Sometimes I'm driving and I see shapes and forms, right? But I have to be careful. I'm like, let me get out, let me park, and let me take pictures, okay? I just wanted to make this video to encourage you, to warn you. I don't care if it's 10 years from now. Time is going by so fast. This asteroid will hit Earth, okay? It's already hit Earth in the true world, okay? It's just take the time it takes to study the wavelength to get to this level, okay? It's slow, okay? I don't have anything to gain by deceiving you or trying to promote fear. I don't have time for that. Okay, I'm down here in prison too. I can't help what I see, and I'm not afraid of any of you. I've seen the great mother dragon. I've seen the ancestors. I've seen these old lizard children come in all shapes and forms and fashions. Okay, so if I was to fear, that's who I would fear. So, flames in summary. Remember the asteroid. Watch the movie Don't Look Up. They do a phenomenal job at explaining, at illustrating, okay? They give you a good visual at what it will sort of look like when the asteroid appears. Now, also go inside of yourself and go over your astral projections, your warnings. Also, you have the sky up there. Study that as well, okay? Again, I enjoyed the movie Don't Look Up. It's right in your face. Remember, the Great Mother and the ancestors, they are the main rulers of this matrix. Of course, the lizard children are just simply there to do their job, distract us, okay? And to prevent us from ascending, okay? They need our power, okay? But when this asteroid comes, that is an ancestor. We are an asteroid. That's an ancestor coming here. Remember what the sister said? She said, I don't know if I shared it, but she said when that ancient African ancestor got out of that airplane ship, whatever type of vehicle it was that they were in, she said that he was just exclaiming, I'm tired. I'm tired. And I'm going to give them 2 years to get it right. And she said he was just throwing fireballs. He was just throwing the fireballs. He was just throwing the fireballs. Guys, our ancestors slash spirit guides, they are tired. Because all 99% of us want to do is eat it and play all day long. Knowing, well, this is an illusion. Knowing that your souls are down here in prison, suffering, being beaten, being raped. And you don't know it because you're asleep. Okay? Again, I don't care if it's 10 years from now. As fast as time is going, that's going to be next year. It's going by fast. This fire will hit Earth. Study that movie 2012, Nicolas Cage. We must purify ourselves. We can't receive the kingdom of heaven unless we're back in pure form. And that's just like a child. Some of you got it twisted because this ain't your journey. This isn't your data. But you better get it untwisted. Disaster is coming, okay? All right, guys, that about does it. Leave it below and we will chat about it later. Ta-ta.